Hello guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'll show you how I'm making my favorite breakfast drink. It's protein coffee. The easiest and the most delicious 30 grams of protein for your breakfast, and it will keep you full for hours if you choose the right protein. And with a bit of magical fiber, you'll get even a longer lasting satiety. But let's make it step by step. I will explain you everything. Let's go. It's delicious. So when it comes to the foam, use whatever milk you like. I'm using just regular milk. I like to use my cappuccino machine because, it's the easiest and the quickest way. So I will show you what I'm using, but you can use whatever you have. Even if you haven't got anything, you can even pour it just inside the jar and shake it a little bit, and you'll get a very good and very rich form thanks to the casein. I like to use casein other than whey protein concentrate in my coffee, just because casein has absolutely no flavor, and since I'm using unflavored proteins, it's the best. It gives it just slightly creamy, milky flavor without that special aftertaste that sometimes comes from the whey when you're using unflavored whey protein. So for me, it's the best one, and also it thickens everything a little bit, and it gives very stable and very creamy foam, unlike any other proteins. 30 grams of casein. Why I don't like some special flavored protein and protein mixes? For me, it's way too intense, and for me, it's way too sweet. I prefer to adjust the sweetness and the flavors of my protein every time. I like to add just slightly hint of vanilla and 1 drop of intense liquid sweetener. For me, it's the best. And the last and the most important thing is that casein keeps you fuller for longer period of times because it has greater satiety. Since whey protein concentrate is fully digested in a couple of hours, casein will stay for like 6 to 8 hours, which is great for me because the longer protein digested, the longer it keeps you full. So for me, it's the best option for the morning drink. I promised to show you my favorite ingredient for your low-calorie and high-protein recipes. It's inulin powder. I'm pretty sure that you know it. It's very good for your health, it's very good for your digestive system, for your fiber intake. As a technical ingredient, not as a healthy ingredient, it is very good and very natural foaming agent and thickening agent. So if my protein powder isn't beaten good enough, so if the foam isn't stable, I can add just a half a teaspoon of this inulin powder, and my foam would become just bulletproof. And it's a lifesaver ingredient if you are trying to cook something with the egg whites and they're just not beaten good enough, or they're not stable, or they're falling apart and falling down whenever you want to bake some beautiful cakes. Add half a teaspoon of this inulin powder and your egg whites foam will be extremely stable. It's the same with your coffee foams. So let's check from left to right. We have just regular milky foam. We have casein plus milk foam and casein plus inulin plus milk foam. As you can see, the casein foam is already quite dense and quite silky, but the casein with inulin powder is incredibly thick and smooth, and it's very, very much comforting. I love it a lot. Not to mention that fiber is always a good choice when you want to increase the satiety level of any kind of food or drink you have. So now let's assemble everything. I will pour my milky casein foam into a jar. Then let's add a shot of Americano. I'm doing the old style way, so I will be using a sieve, but you can use a machine if you have it, any kind of coffee you have. And there you have it, delicious morning protein shake. That's actually just a coffee. Very good and very delicious way to enjoy your morning serving of a protein. Or if you happen to have a little bit of baked oats that you've made the previous night, you can eat them together. It's very good and very easy breakfast on the go, and altogether you will have 40 to 45 grams of protein per pretty easy meal. Please let me know in the comments, have you ever tried the protein coffee? Because for me, when I discovered this recipe, it was a game changer for my busy mornings. See you in the next one.